You're in spaces like this, everyone talks about AI, 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 and it's easy to get caught up in focusing on the technology. It has nothing to do with the technology. It's always about innovation, and innovation is always about doing something better. Oftentimes that involves technology, but it could be a new method or something else. And so what I refer to is the 4 A's of innovation, right? Now, when you are using technology, there's 4 different degrees of it. You have automation, you have augmentation, you have amplification, and you have adaptation. Automation is just simple automation where the AI does everything. Think if you have a Calendly link, you send that link to someone, they click it, schedules it, sends it to your calendar, and it shows up with a Zoom link or a Google Meets link, right? Then you have augmentation. That's where you do as little as possible. Let's say you have an AI note taker. Shows up on the call, but it's not always 100% accurate. So you might want to review first, check it, and then you send it off to whoever was in the meeting. Then you have amplification. Amplification is where you want to leverage your strengths and then the strengths of the AI. For example, I use a tool called Gamma, where I just write an outline and it generates the slides for me, images, graphs, all that stuff. And so I do what only I can contribute. It's my methodology. It's my communication. It's the words that I want to use. It's the style of the presentation. But then I let AI actually generate the slides. Like I should not be spending hours, moving this thing from here and making sure the font's correct. To me, that's just not my zone of genius. Let the AI do that. And then lastly, you have adapt. So you have automate, augment, amplify, and then adapt. Now, adapt is the creme de la creme. The biggest opportunity isn't in doing what we've always done a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit cheaper, maybe even safer. It's in the new things that are now possible. I think I was watching this podcast, and this guy talked about how they thought about new vehicles around the time that the car was being invented. They had this engine, they had this new power source. And so all the mock-ups for the future of transportation were this horse and buggy, but with an engine where the horse used to be. And when we look at that, it looks ridiculous. It's like, well, obviously we needed something new. So what is the Model T version? That's what adaptation is about. How do you reimagine a workflow? How do you reimagine a company? How do you reimagine a process now that you have this new AI engine? It's not just about slapping AI in there. It's about, well, how do you actually reinvent things? So that's a lot of how I think about innovating with this technology. I think